Hi folks, Jim Fuller here, Travis Haley, and we're at Ben Avery's 1,000-yard range down here in Arizona. And what we're doing here today is at RD we've been working with trying to accurize the AK a little bit. And so you guys have probably seen pictures of this floating around on the internet. This is our new 700 DMR. And we did some work with it today, and our goal with this was to be able to pull combat effective hits at 500 yards. Travis, you shot this gun most of the day. Tell me what you think.
Well, I think it's certainly, I would call it a precision AK, and I know people laugh when they associate those two words together, right? Kalashnikov and precision. And a lot of people's been saying for many years that the AK is not an accurate platform. It's not good beyond 200 meters. Well, with the amount of people that have been hit with AKs at very far ranges, you can ask guys that are working in the mountains of Afghanistan or in the northern regions of Iraq right now fighting IS. They're making extreme hits. And I've talked to guys just recently that were making hits with AKs at 1,000 meters. You know, area effective, combat effective hits. Because this sight, well, specifically this version, goes to 1,000. And you can dial these iron sights in. If you ever get a chance to come out to a KD range and actually dial an AK in, you'll be surprised at how effective you can be at each yard line. And we say combat effective. Now, we're not talking a precision hit, but this gun here, the RD700, is starting to move into that realm, you know, with the work that Jim and Rifle Dynamics does on this type of platform. And we're making combat effective hits today at 800. On paper at 800. 500 and 600, we were in the black. We were making a few hits. You know, I think out of a mag, we shot maybe 4 or 5 hits at 800. Still trying to dial some things in on the gun. I mean, of course, we're running a 3-power ACOG that's specifically built for 7.62x3.9, which is great because for you guys that are interested in the ACOG from Trijicon on the 7.62x3.9, this thing was like dead nuts on all the BDC on the bullet drop compensator. So that was dead nuts on all at the 600. So that's a great optic for this gun to go to that range and still have what I would call more of a precision hit at that range, not just combat effectiveness. We attempted at 1,000 as well today. Still trying to work on that. We made some hits on paper, but I wasn't happy. You know, I want to be consistent, and that's what accuracy means. It's not just, hey, I hit it once at 1,000. Can I do it over and over? You know, can I get 8 out of 10? That would be what I would consider precision. And we were definitely doing that at 600 and 800 with this gun today. 1,000 I'd like to play with a little bit more. But yeah, this is definitely, I think we're starting to cross that line with the precision aspects there. And a lot of people also would probably argue the ballistics, terminal ballistics at these ranges, well, just put it into a calculator. You're still getting, on this Corbon DPX 123 we're running today with the suppressor, you're still running about 950 feet per second at 1,000. So that's 1911 at the muzzle, if you think about that, and a pointier bullet and faster bullet. So yeah, we're still getting lethal, effective hits at great ranges beyond what people think is capable of the AK platform.
I was quite impressed with what your Type 2 did today too.
Yeah, we brought the old Type 2s out.
Where's he at here?
Jim and I have both, he built 2 Type 2s, and we ran combat effective hits. Now this is a 1950.
This one's 53. Yeah.
1951.
This one's 51.
51 and a 53, and 500 yards in the black. So with these guns still, and this, we're talking how many years now?
I can't do the math, but it's over 60.
Yeah,
it's older than me, I know that.
60-year-old gun, original parts on one of these guns for sure. And so again, a lot of people out there bash on this gun. It is highly effective. You know how to use it, and you get out and you dope the gun. That doesn't mean just 0 to 25 yards. That means actually see what it's doing at 25, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. If you got the opportunity to do it like we do out here, you'll see the performance that these guns can have, no matter how old or archaic you think they are. They're still deadly machines.
You know, I've been running these guns for a long time, you know that. And, you know, the last class I did with you last year, and you challenged us to go out to 700 yards. But I've never shot one beyond 500. Because I believed what everybody said. They couldn't do it. Well, bottom line, with him spotting, I did it. Actually, everybody in the class did it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's pushing the mental envelope there. And it's not really like some feat that is like only certain people can do. As you can see, every person in the class easily accomplished it. But we didn't just go out and shoot at 700. What did we do for 3 days? Every day we doped the gun at 25, 50, 100, 200, 300, and then we moved back in distance, and then next thing you know, you're making hits.
I
So, yeah.
learned so much out of that class. You know how when you go through your training cycles in your life, there's always, every once in a while, there's a class where you just like pick up so much stuff. Most of the time you pick one or two things up after a while, but in that class, I think I got probably more out of it than I had in any class in 10 years, just because of what we did with zeroing things at distance instead of just shooting at one range all the time. It was a big eye opener for me, definitely.
Awesome. Well, Jim, thanks a lot, man, for allowing me to shoot this thing and pushing its limits, and I'd like to keep doing it.
Thank you for working it for me.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested, keep tuned into Rifle Dynamics and what they're doing. And I'll say it as I always do. I don't normally say this a lot, but when you're looking for some of the best Kalashnikov platforms built in the world, this is the guy to do it right here. These guys at Rifle Dynamics. So
Bottom line, we just care about it.
well, you do, and that also makes a huge difference. So, all right, guys, that's it for wrap. Stay tuned for more stuff on the AK platform from us. Take care.